In today's Clash Royale, we're not having a Clash Royale video. You might have saw it already in the thumbnail or in the title. I'm gonna talk about my new car. You guys were interested in that. I asked you guys, like, you guys want to see something about that? You guys said yes, so I'm gonna talk about some things about the new car. Which car did I get? Why do I get this car? And yeah, my future and my car career, but yeah, it's pretty easy to explain. So I would say we just started into that. I wanted to do a vlog on German and English, but I wasn't able to do that because normally I wanted to go to Cologne. Getting to Cologne, but the problem was getting my car. But then I went to the Cologne hospital, and then I had a ton of stress to get my car in time because the guy from Mercedes-Benz, which was taking care of me and really helped me a lot and was able to get in contact with me and all the different stuff. Right, who gave me the car at the end, had also different appointments. Right, I'm not like the only client of him, so I had to be really like getting out of the telling you, doctor, please get me out ASAP. After my check was done, and I was just able to need to drive as fast as I can. I was a few minutes late, but I was still able to do it. He had still time, which was I was really appreciating that. So thank you so much once again, Matthias, if you see that. But yeah, normally I would have also liked to record it on English and German, two different editions. But just to let you know, guys, if you guys want to see that for my next car, which I might get soon, let me know in the comment section, because first of all, with the VIP leasing, which we have through Mercedes, we are able to build our own cars. So I actually last year built my own car, which is taking 1 year normally, but right now it takes a bit more because, yeah, all the resource problems around the world, like the war in Russia and all the different problems in the world, right? So, which is for sure, it's okay, man. Getting a car later, it's really it's not even, I shouldn't really call it a problem, right? I don't really care, man. There are different problems in the world which are way bigger than getting a really expensive car which nobody needs. But yeah, just to explain you guys, this car which I'm gonna get now, which you're gonna see now in today's video, is a car which I told him, okay, last year I was telling him, okay, this car, and he was saying, okay, fine. I made it on my own, or I made it via the Mercedes website, saying, okay, I want this is what I want. I was sending him the link, and he was saying, okay, this car, I'm gonna tell them to build this car. It was January last year when I also started with my driving license, because I thought 1 year is fine. But yeah, then I got my driver license in November, and I was telling him, okay, what's up with the car? Is everything alright? I said, yeah, okay, we need a bit longer, will be March there. So I asked him, okay, can I get a car in between, just to keep on driving on my own and just to learn, because I don't want to do a 5 months break without having a car and without driving. It's kind of awkward. So he got me a car, which is the same which I will get. I think just a different small in it changes, right? I don't know, some cameras are not there, some cameras are there in my car then, which I built. But this car has more PS than the car I will get. So just the things, and also it's different colors. So let me know in the comment section if you guys are interested to see the car which I built and made on my own. Okay, I didn't build on my own, but with the car which I constructed on my own, at least. If you guys also interested to see a vlog about that, I might come in April, maybe later. But this car, which I will get into in between, is absolutely top notch, and it's kind of the same model, right? It's the same car, just some small changes, so it's the same model. So yeah, just let me know if you guys want to see a vlog where I'm also trying to record this in English live for my new car, which I hopefully get soon. This is my baby. This is my baby. Look, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, right? So yeah, I'm just really happy about that. It's my first car I ever got. I need to say that. For sure, I also need to say some things about this, because maybe there might be some people which are watching this video who think I'm gonna flex with that. This is the main reason I'm doing that. But yeah, first of all, I need to say I'm really, really thankful for all of you guys' support. You guys make this possible, right? I'm not really the car nerd, or saying I'm not really this guy who's gonna tell you I love cars since I was away, was on a planet, right? Was playing with cars for 6 years old. I'm not the guy, right? But I like cars. I like cars, and when I knew I had this opportunity by SK and Mercedes-Benz, for sure I got way more interested in this type of topic, right? I knew, okay, I have this ability to get this car in a kinda cheap way, in a VIP leasing way. So this is why I also got more into car, thought about this, what should I take, got different friends, asking them, what do you have experience with, what is your favorite car, because, for example, Big Spin also has a different, has already some different cars, and I was just asking, what do you think, what's the best car for a first driver, because, yeah, for me, the PS isn't the most important thing. It's not like how like fast the car is, like what's the that's not the most important thing for me. But for me the most important thing is how a car looks and that it drives actually, but also some other changes for sure are cool. And I'm just really thankful that you guys make this possible by supporting me, a random guy. And I'm just really happy for you, for me, but maybe you might be happy for me, but I'm just really happy for you, and I'm really appreciating this, because you guys might see me as a role model, you guys might see me as a really great Crash Royale player, great YouTuber you're looking up to, which is entertaining you. You might hate me, you might think I'm bad, but I'm still a random guy, right? I'm still a random guy, and when I'm driving this car, I'm like, what? I'm sometimes thinking like, bro, like, why? Like, what did I do right? Like, I was so bad in school, and now I'm driving this type of car. Like, the last thing I'm thinking, which is like important, which I also know a ton of people are doing, they're thinking they're better than that, I want to flex. I'm not the guy which is gonna flex with a car. Like, honestly, like, I'm like, for sure, like, I'm happy with this car, but I not bought this car because I think like that I'm showing like a better guy than anyone, because at the end, it's the most important thing is that the car drives. Doesn't matter if it's like costs like 200k, 500k, 5k. The most important thing is that the car drives. So this is just the most important thing, and I'm really responsible also with that. Like, as an example, especially if somebody's driving with me, right? Like, I'm honestly normally I'm never I'm never driving like too much, right? Like, if there's like a 50 zone, I'm also driving at 51 highest. Like, if there's a 100, maybe 103, 104, but I'm really responsible to that, because I know there's a ton of YouTubers, there are a ton of like guys or like girls which got like a ton of money early on from their parents on their own, which like, okay, I'm gonna spend this type of money on a car, because the first, like, the easiest thing like spending money is like cars, drugs, alcohol, and so on. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna have a car, man. It's like a status, it's like a society thing. Like, if you have a car, you're a nice guy, you're the big boss. But yeah, I'm just honestly like, I don't really care, man. Like, if you don't have a car, if you have a better car than me, like, great, congrats, man. But yeah, for sure, the car, I just bought it for myself, or like just got it for myself, I would say. And yeah, if you guys are interested to see, the maximum speed is 250, which you're in Germany never gonna drive. I think the maximum I drove so far was like 180, and it was like also in a, yeah, it was like pretty, like, it was a really like clean street, and was also, yeah, for like, I don't know, half a minute. Otherwise, like, after that, cars were coming, and it was like I couldn't do that anymore. But it was like also illegal there. Like, it's not like I'm like in a 50 zone when I see, okay, nothing is there, I'm gonna drive 100. No, it's not like that. But yeah, I think I mentioned it already enough. And also, like, it's a CLS 400D Matic, if you're interested to see that. No, it's 330 PS, which is for first car pretty much. I mean, the thing is, like, which I feel like, which is kind of a problem also with, I see like a ton of other YouTubers, or just like community in general, is it always has to be like 500, 600 PS. This is high, but I drove, I don't know, like 100 car PS, 120 PS, my last, the car in the driving school, when I actually did my driver license. And I need to say, this acceleration is absolutely amazing. It's amazing if you're like able to get, like, if you're like used to it and you're abusing in the right terms, but it can be really scary. At the start, it was really scary for me, because yeah, if you go like on the gas pedal and you're like going a bit like on that, it's actually like, if you're like, the car's exploding, right? Because it's a sports car, right? So 330 PS, it's a lot, man. It's also because my parents, they have also a car, which are driving for sure, because I have a sister. So for sure, they have not a sports car. They have like the Ford. I don't know exactly what one, but like what, which is more like for a family-friendly car. This car also is at 5 seats, but it's not really a family-friendly car. It's a sports car, which you're like normally like driving with 2 people in there. So yeah, this is kind of the thing, and yeah, so it's more like a sports car, right? So I'm just gonna go inside there. So just inside things, I think this is the coolest thing about Mercedes. I just think the car itself, outside you can kind of talk, which is looking better, but inside, Mercedes is, in my opinion, the best car. Also about the price, $100,000, 400,000 euros, if you want to buy this car, right? So if you're going somewhere and you're saying, I want a car from mortenroyale, you need to pay 100k for that. I have a VIP leasing contract, which means I need to pay 1% every single month from this 100k, 1k each month. I'm gonna pay for this card 3 months now. Then I get my car which I constructed. It's kind of the same price at the end. But as I said, I think this car my next car is like 250 PS, so a bit lower, which is also great. I kind of want to start also not too high, which is like the car which I constructed. As I said, it's the lowest PS possible for which I was able to get. So yeah, just to also kind of give like confirmation, I don't really care about PS too much, but I wasn't able to get another car in between, so I had to take this one. But I have to also drive my next car 1 year. So normally you drive 1 year this car, and then you get another one. But as I said, this is like a different situation because I'm driving it in between. So this is kind of seat positioning. I'm like talking a lot, but I think you guys might be interested, might be not interested. So this kind of seat position, which is really cool because also my mother is sometimes driving with this car. So you have like different options. You can save that. Example, like the first option is like my option. So you can put like a seat position into your own, save it. And the second one, my mom is doing it. It's kind of saved that. It's really cool. Also like a different modes here. As you guys can see here, that's the seat. It's the comfort mode, Sport Plus. Sport, an example, if you're able to drive like to 100 and so on. The acceleration, if you guys want to, I don't know how you pronounce this word, but if you guys know what I meant. Yeah, it's way higher, it's way faster. So this kind of difference between comfort mode, Eco Plus, Eco, Sport Plus, and so on. So this kind of also how loud everything is. So yeah, I honestly most of the time will like go in comfort, right? Because I'm not really like a guy who's like showing the pace somewhere, which is sometimes it's cool, right? If they have like a free drive, but yeah. So this is kind of the main thing. As you guys were seeing, also you can see the pace on the left side, on the right side. I don't really know what it is. In the middle, I have always navigation going, and this is like the main screen. So in the main screen, normally I have the navigation, right? So example, like I don't know, I'm driving home. I'm gonna put it there, then you're gonna tell me the navigation, like you need to go right, left, and so on. It's pretty simple to explain, right? So this is a great thing, it's a great thing for the people which are driving with me, because it's a comfort mode, and it's actually a massage. So it's really, really cool, because I also have sometimes back, like my back hurts, really bad because I have some back problems. So you're actually able to have a massage there. So you're able to like get like the back massage, shoulder massage, and so on. It's actually like the driver and also the co-driver, the guy who's sitting next to you, or like the girl sitting next to you, is also able to do that. So most of the time I'm like not really doing that because I want to focus on driving, maybe a bit, but driver, or like my mom, an example, who's sitting next to me, or a friend of mine who's sitting next to me really likes to do this while driving. I think it's relaxing, right? Like if you're not driving, you're chilling there and getting a chilled massage, while the GOAT driver, mortenroyale, is driving you somewhere. It's a cool thing. It's a really cool thing, but for sure something not necessary at all. You don't need this stuff to drive well. Also there's a ton of, like, if you guys like saying now, oh, Morten, there's so many unnecessary things. There are also some really cool things which are helping. Here's like a steering wheel thing, which kind of means like if you're getting off that, the car is gonna give you an alarm and saying like you need to put your hands on there, and also at your mirrors on left and right side, like if there's like a car, an animal, people in a death angel, it's gonna give you an alarm, so you cannot, like, an example, you're driving and a car's coming from the left, an example on like two lines, the car's coming on the left, when it's like passing you, it's gonna give you a small alarm that you're not going on this lane. Pretty simple to explain. It's like, for sure, normally you also look at it sometime, but also it's like, as I said, as a death angel, and also sometimes it's just really, really helping, right? So because, an example, you're putting like, you want to go left, the car knows that, and there's a car coming and you kind of don't see it in the moment. I don't know, like something is happening. It's like a bad view. The car is gonna tell you that. So there are a ton of like different things which are really, really helping. Which I actually really, really like. So this kind of color, which is like looking in the night, really, really cool. And I think this time I'm just also able to talk to Mercedes. So if I say, hey Mercedes, an example, like change the color to green, change the color to yellow. I think I'm gonna change the yellow at this time. Or like put navigation to at home. I know, do like hot, relax my shoulders, like do a massage there. It's always doing that. So this is really, really cool. But yeah, also the cameras, there's so many cameras. Sometimes I don't see the traffic light example, because as I said, you're sitting really, really low in this car. So like sometimes you don't see the traffic light when it's too high. There are cameras outside which are like seeing everything. So this is really helpful also, as I said. So like Death Angel, everything is covered. So this is like really helping things, but I agree. Some people of you might say there's too much, which you don't need at all. It's unnecessary. But yeah, I'm really like, which can also distract you, right? So there are some things which I think make the car driving easier, makes it easier to drive with the car. But there are also some things which are unnecessary, which you don't need at all. So kind of like seeing here now my car from the close up. It's like the length is like really tall, so the length is like really long. So this kind of thing which I had to get to, or still getting to it sometimes, because yeah, the Angel is a bit different in circles, for example, or just in, yeah, I don't know, like if you get like drive in a parking spot and so on. It's just like different to the car, because it's like the second car I drove in my life, right? The first one was in the driving school, so it's different. It's looking really cool. I think the most important thing I kind of want to show you guys is the bag. The bag is absolutely incredible. It's really cool. It's just like a sports car, right? So it's not a family car. It's a car which you normally drive alone with a friend, and just like having fun with, right? Having fun with, having responsible fun with. So I just really happy about this one. And here you guys gonna see me a bit driving. So it's honestly pretty cool here. So yeah, it's a bit raining, but yeah, it's really cool. Here I'm a bit angry because I think like the transporter did some stuff which I didn't really agree with. I'm an emotional car driver. I'm not like, I'm sometimes like saying like, beep, what is the guy doing there? Like, I can get really mad if somebody's not doing what I want to. Especially because I'm like a really safe driver. My first goal is, even if I take 10 more wins, my first goal is to get at my, like where I want to get, right? Like if I want to get home, I want to get home. Makes sense, right? Even take longer. So I don't really want to, I hate people which are taking risks on that. So that's really cool, right? You're sitting really deep here. My head almost gets there, but yeah, it's really cool. I think you guys gonna see it's like 150, because we're allowed to do it there, but normally in Germany you're not really like, they're really like small spots where you're able to do that. But yeah, it just like, it's really cool. Also the sound is pretty cool. So yeah, he was mad because like I need to kind of go down with the pace because I wasn't allowed to drive there anymore. So yeah, that's the thing. That's my new car. It costs all around 100k, 1k a month from me, and just a really cool car. If you guys want to see it more often, kind of just enjoy vlogs about CL, I might do it also about my next car. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Also let me know in the comment section. I'm out for you. Thanks for watching, and peace out. I love you guys.